guys, are you excited for this event? Extreme Warfare Revenge. I'm Bobo the Vulture. It's time for Solstice. Let's take a look at our roster here real quick. Onyx, he is 86 over. He's a pretty talented guy in everything other than brawling skill. He has a decent charisma, enough that he does not need to have a manager hanging around with him all the time. You compare a guy like him to a guy like Jarrell Clark. Jarrell Clark, slightly more rounded maybe, but definitely poorer stats overall. And we've built this guy up. We've got him on contract for a good amount of time. Although we do have Jarrell Clark for even longer. 24 months. We pretty much have this guy locked in for life. It's not true, but you know. He's got no special attributes. Cat LeBlanc. She's in Mid-Atlantic Wrestling as a heel. Has some speed ability, I guess. Yeah, I went on a binge of hiring up people. That was maybe ill-advised. Oh, I meant to mention this earlier, and maybe I did in a previous episode, but let's go into the other workers. The world of other workers. Yeah, there's Fergal DeWitt. Tracy and DeWitt with Paul Tracy. He's a British 24-year-old high flyer currently accepting independent bookings who uses the 450 flat splash as a finisher and has sometimes been criticized for being lazy in the ring. Would work for 8 grand if I wanted. Let's go into a meeting here. Can I see a profile of Fergal DeWitt? High flyer. Any alter egos? Sorry, I can't find any alter egos for that name. Well, apparently, one of my viewers here mentioned to me that Fergal DeWitt is the young man who eventually went on to become Finn Balor, which I have no reason to disbelieve, other than that guy appears to be a relatively unimpressive worker in this game, by this game's like numerology. But you know, maybe that's what a dozen years on the road will do for you. You will build up some skills. Anyways. I am not even going to, not going to try and make this a secret. I feel like I may have mentioned this some time or another in terms of my long-term plans. But Onyx is going to face Jarrell Clark for the VCW Championship belt. And it's time for the belt to come off Jarrell Clark. Jarrell Clark's held it over a year at this point, I think. He's held it for a very long time. He's pretty much fought most of the faces in the company in one angle or another. Let's have Onyx get this as a clean finish. And the aftermath will involve Onyx celebrating. This is going to continue the feud, though, because of course you would think the big, ending of this would be Onyx's big victory, but of course Jarrell Clark needs to have a rematch. So we need to have him win the title before the feud's over, because otherwise the rematch is not going to mean anything. Now then, that's been built up superbly. She still wants that feud to be developed, but I don't know. Let's say, No, this is Black Dragon and Matt Classic. That's right. That's right. So Black Dragon is 80 over. Matt Classic is 66 over. Wow. How's this been going so far? Well, Black Dragon can still end up with the win in this feud, and it won't be too bad for Matt Classic. No, it's okay, Bean. Bean is watching Game of Thrones. Something bad must have just happened. Perhaps someone died, or was nude. As I understand happens often in that show. No, I think there is a lot of nudity. Got so big, I think. Yeah, there's no title on the line here. We are going to give this victory to Black Dragon. Black Dragon's going to win it clean in the cage. And yeah, there is no aftermath to this. It's just the feud being over. Let's end this. What is the next biggest feud in the world? It's actually the Diva matches. Those Diva matches are not going to be good matches, though. I am actually going to start the show with a match between Sherry Bop and Erica Porter. That is going to be the pre-show match. Sherry Bop versus Erica Porter. No title on the line. This win will go to Erica Porter. It's clean. Erica Porter celebrates. Everybody loves when Erica Porter does a victory celebration. Let's keep the feud going. Alright, then we'll have Mercedes Martinez versus Bobcat. Then Strong Brothers versus Mox Family is going to be the opening. Well, yeah, we got a lot of matches in here. Strong Brothers versus Moxie Family should start the show. Match 2 versus 2. Tables match. There we go. It's going to be. Let's see, where is it? Roderick Strong and Cedric Strong versus Louis Moxie and Robbie Moxie. I'm Robbie. And no, the tag titles are not on the line. Neither of these teams has it. Winner will be Louis Moxie and the loser will be Cedric. For no dang good reason. It's going to be clean, I guess, as far as end of the feud. There we go. Now we still have Dysfunction versus Trent Baker and Mercedes Martinez versus Bobcat as matches to have in this card. Let's have Mercedes Martinez versus Bobcat right here. In a bra and panties match, my God. Hmm. Let's see. Guest referee or bra and panties? Let's try the bra and panties match. Sure. Bobcat versus Mercedes Martinez. For the VCW Championship belt. There you go. Yeah, Bobcat Cleany. Select Aftermath. Mercedes Martinez, or Bobcat celebrates. There you go. But the feud is far from over. Oh, eye candy. Well, no, we're continuing a feud. And then, yeah, let's have Dysfunction versus Trent Baker happen here. Let's not have it be a singles match, though. Let's have it be a hardcore match. Dysfunction versus Trent Baker. There you go. No title on line. Let's give this win to Dysfunction. Dysfunction's going to get it clean in the hardcore match, because how do you not have a clean result to a hardcore match? It's a hardcore match. There's no, like, cheating that can happen. We'll continue the feud on for a little longer. See what happens. Let's see. What do we have happen here? An angle, let's see. Diva angles, hooray! Oh, well, see, that's probably what would need to happen to set up the Braun Panties match. So I tell you what, let's remove this booking. It's going to be... Let me check out their relative strengths and weaknesses. They're not terrible. Anyways. It's going to be a match, a one-on-one match. So, well, no, let's make it a guest referee match. Mercedes Martinez versus Bobcat. with special guest referee Ms. Vanessa, the queen of the divas, before there were other multiple divas out there. For the VCW Championship belt. No. We're going to give this to Bobcat. Bobcat cleanly. She's going to win because she's not there to do it evil. She's not there to do a bad job of reffing. She's not there to throw the match. She's there because people love Ms. Vanessa. And then Mercedes Martinez has a temper tantrum. In theory, the complete booking of it would involve Mercedes Martinez having a temper tantrum, getting in Ms. Vanessa's face about the way she called the match, even though she called the match fairly, and Ms. Vanessa slapping her in the face. Let's do a video angle. A video package. Hype video for a singles feud. It is the one that people are about to watch. Onyx and Jarrell Clark. This is the segment you're about to see next. Like all of the little screens and images should appear to say. Four matches and 6 segments overall. We actually have all that without having interview segments and things here, but why not have interview segments and things here? Hmm. But what do we have? Kind of want to have one more interview with Miss Vanessa here. Miss Vanessa and Matt Classic. Directed at Black Dragon. Even though that feud's already ready to go. Just to, want to get Miss Vanessa out there. Miss Vanessa will always tweak those numbers. Tweak. And let's have an authority angle here. Authority announces special guest referee. Authority is Enigma, and the special guest referee will be Ms. Vanessa. That probably could have been announced earlier than right then, but there you go. Let's start this show, see what happens. 66% match between Sherry Bopp and Erica Porter. That's not bad. Climbs each turnbuckle in turn, working the crowd. She celebrates her victory. Everybody gained overness from this feud ending. The crowd was pretty into it. The match quality was good. Overall, that's a solid match and solid segment right there. Good way to close up the feud. Everybody wins. Everybody leaves happy. Miss Vanessa backstage, boosting up our numbers. The segment with Matt Classic. Dysfunction versus Trent Baker. The crowd's pretty warm at this point, so it's a good enough match. Keep everybody still going. Nate comes to the ring, announces that the upcoming special guest referee. The referee will be none other than Miss Vanessa. Out come from the back comes Vanessa, wearing a referee shirt, plays with the crowd from the entranceway. How much does the crowd get into the match? More than they have any right to, because it's not a good match. 54% match quality. 60% crowd reaction, though, for an overall 59% segment. Hopefully that will be the worst thing we do tonight. Wow, Black Dragon and Matt Classic did not end up having a good match. You would have thought those guys would have been able to put on some good, would have been able to do some good business, but it does not appear so, at least from this little sampling of their feud. Videos played. Both Jarrell Clark and Onyx lost overness from this video segment. It must be pretty bad. The VCW Championship belt title has lost image by being handed over, well, not handed over, by being won by Onyx. Apparently Onyx, the world thinks, is not good enough to have this thing. Although they put on a good match, the crowd was really into it, and it got a good overall rating. That's a decent enough show. Boy, we got a lot of opinions from a lot of people. Great feud. That helped us, both us and our opponents, get over. Trent Baker wants to be higher up the card. Matt Classic's losing morale because they're not pushing him. Matt Classic wants to be higher. Black Dragon liked his last feud. Jarrell Clark wants to be higher up. Jarrell Clark just doesn't have what it takes at this level yet. I was forced to carry our entire match. Onyx is kind of an ass. Jeez, maybe I really should, maybe I really shouldn't have made him my champion. Tuesday. Let's fast forward to Tuesday here. Tuesday in Texas. Delete all the mail. Let's let's go to the titles then. So there you go. Corey Castle was the champ from August 31st of 2019, or from 27th of July 2019 to 31st of August 2019. So he held it for basically from one pay-per-view to another. And then Jarrell Clark held it from August of the year prior to June of the year following. So almost a year, just 2 months shy. Held the title for 10 months. I think that's pretty good. Pretty heavy score. Onyx makes a good VCW Championship belt champion. How are the tag titles doing? This team makes good VCW tag title champions. Let's go to the internet. Because I get the feeling that was maybe a shortish show. A shortish show. C.W. Anderson speaks about world politics, country music, and MTV. And Jerry Seinfeld quipped, "Wow, what a story!" And yeah, those are the same things as ever. These are also the same things as ever. Oh, Johnny C is headed straight for the top. Works for 3 different organizations. Coachman likes to do the tango, but it takes 2 to make a thing go right. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. It takes 2 to make it that sane. Johnny Cashmere, heard about him. Hydro, sure, okay. Portuguese Stallion and Haku are both going to retire this month. Major League Wrestling apparently at some point in time. They are at a cult level, and yet, wait, they're a cult level Fed, and yet they've got Brock Lesnar on their roster? Uh, I'm a little confused by that. Best High Flyers. We Michael Reigns is one of the world's 5 best high flyers. We've got him as a tag champ. Well, that's just what we're doing. Who's going to break through? Taka Michinoku. All right. The Indie Roundup. Who's a good brawler? Hardcore Kid, apparently. Kumiko Indohara may be the best female wrestler out there, at least according to that column. Talented Matt Classic impressing everyone backstage. Doc Dean, Black Dragon, Scotty Mack, Sherry Bop, Jarrell Clark, and Erica Porter could be the next workers to find their way up top. Attack Batch has been rumored on other sites to be in negotiations with us. I suppose perhaps Attack Batch has been. Let's find out who Attack Batch is, just for fun. Hey, it's Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley ain't bad. Interesting. Alex Shelley was well, he was a figure in TNA for some period of time. I don't know what he's doing at the moment, necessarily. I remember seeing him there. Attack Batch. Wow. Dang good high flyer. Gotta give you that. He's already pretty over, though, so I bet he wants a lot of money. Yeah, forget that. Ash Ketchum. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Nope. Oh, and Austin Aries. Austin Aries. Didn't he recently make the move to NXT? It may not be that recent at this point. Anyways, that's all a bunch of business we can look at some other time. Let me check the shortlist search here. I think we were looking at, yeah, next month Noah releases its list of new workers. So we would have to look at Pro Wrestling Noah to see whether or not we want to, or we could hire back El Majito if we even want him, and Jamie Dundee if we even want him. I'm partial to those guys. They're good dudes. Man, what? Oh, that was the thing I was gonna check out. Um, Search criteria. Everybody. Person search. All right. Brock Lesnar. What's the story here? On a written contract with Major League Wrestling. He's a world-class all-rounder currently working for MLW. He's friends with Sable, more than friends nowadays, I'd say, and Sheldon Benjamin. His superstar look, Fonz fan factor, menacing, and would be a trainer. Let's see. So, this league, it's trading at a cult level, is paying Brock Lesnar theoretically more than $144,000 a month to show up and be Brock Lesnar. I mean, Brock Lesnar is a big deal, don't get me wrong, but I'm just wondering how this league that is trading at the cult level is managing that. Yeah, well, we'll never know. Anyhow, I'm Bobo the Vulture, and this is Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge. I want to thank all of you for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in future episodes. Bye for now, though.